Howdy, amigos. Welcome to Feel Better Tomorrow, the channel where we encourage you to explore a life without alcohol. And we do that by exploring a bunch, as many as we can get our hands on, of the non-alcoholic beverages that the industry is just exploding now. It used to be, you had O'Doul's and maybe a Texas Select, maybe a Coors Cutter, and that was about it. And to be perfectly honest with you, those weren't that great. But now there are breweries popping up like Athletic Brewery and Bravas that are making these craft brews that are really, really good. So you don't have to sacrifice flavor. You don't have to never have a delicious beer again. You can have a really good IPA, a good stout, all sorts of things out there. So that's what we're here to do. Do some taste tests for you to let you know what's good and what's not, where it's worthwhile to spend your money so that you can be the best version of yourself. It's called Feel Better Tomorrow because when I gave up alcohol, that was kind of my go-to for. That's what I kept coming back to, thinking about it. If I have a drink, am I really gonna feel better tomorrow? Because I got to a point where I wanted to wake up and feel good and be ready to go, and so I realized that it was a lot easier without alcohol in my life. So hey, this is a huge episode. I'm really glad you're here. This is the Bachelorette exclusive. I've got amazing news to share with you about the Bachelorette. So stay tuned. We're going to get to that in a little bit. But man, even more, making this even more of a huge episode is we're going to take these two giants of the domestic beer industry. They're going to go head to head today. The Coors and the Budweiser, king of beers, the good old Yellow Belly. Because look, let's face it, for most folks, if you're just hanging out at home, you're going to have a few beers. It's probably going to be one of the domestics. You go for the IPA every now and then, but the domestics are top of the pops for a reason. And so we're going to explore what these two have to offer and see if they are worthwhile today. And then we will get to that exciting Bachelorette news. So let's start here. Thank you, Twist Offs. Very easy. And we're going to go with the official mason jar. The official drinking glass of Feeling Better Tomorrow, the Kerr self-sealing mason jar. Everything tastes good out of this mason jar. So I'm going to pour these up together. I was going to do a blind taste test, but I didn't have the raw materials to make that happen. So my apologies, but it's going to be a no frills kind of. So there's our Coors Edge. And hey, man, there's seriously nothing like a good Yellow Belly. I love Coors Original. It is banquet beer. It says it right on the label. So we'll see. This is not banquet beer. It is Coors Edge. So you will be living on the edge if you drink this. Hopefully you won't want to jump off of the edge if it tastes terrible. Anyway, so there's that. And then also, there's nothing like a Bud Heavy. The good old classic Budweiser, king of beers for a reason. And this is going to be their non-alcoholic offering. Pour that up. See how it looks. All right. Here we go. We got our Budweiser in this hand and our Coors Edge in this hand. I don't know what happened to the Coors Cutter. I haven't seen that in a long time. I think they probably beefed up their formula a little bit, stepped up the game, and replaced it with this Coors Edge. But maybe it's still out there. I should probably do some research before I hit the record button and start blabbering away. So anyway, more to come on that. Okay, Coors, Budweiser. Budweiser has more of a nose on it. I like that lingo. That's official term for it smells more strongly. It's got a stronger smell. This didn't really have the Coors. I don't smell much at all with that because I know when you pop open a domestic beer, the first thing you do is take a whiff of it. You want to see how it smells, right? That Keystone Light. Woo, what a bouquet. Anyway, let's give the Coors Edge a go first. Okay. All right, I'm going to stick to the rule. I'm not going to say anything on the first drink. Gonna let it sit for a little bit. See how it hits on the second one. Okay, it's not bad. It's just not much. There's not much there. You get a little bit of beer flavor, It is definitely not a Yellow Belly. It's not the banquet beer. I guess it's maybe more similar to a Coors Light, which, is its own thing. Doesn't have a whole lot of flavor in and of itself, but it's drinkable. There's nothing wrong with that, especially on a hot Texas day or wherever you may be residing. It's refreshing. It's light. Not going to bowl you over with flavor or anything like that, but it's not bad. It's drinkable. Okay. It's palate cleanser. All right, let's see what Budweiser's offering here. This is newer. The Budweiser Zero came out probably within the last 2 years, and I was excited to get my hands on it. So let's have a go, shall we? All right. That's pretty good. Has a little more flavor than the Coors Edge, and it is truer to Budweiser than the Coors Edge is to Coors. So I think in this battle, this fierce battle of head-to-head domestic beers, the winner of this round is Budweiser, king of beers. The Budweiser Zero defeats the Coors Edge in a fierce competition. Look, they're both good. Highly recommend either of these to their fully alcoholic alternatives because why? Drink 12 of these, you'll probably feel fine the next day. I don't know why you would, but anyway, you're going to feel way better than if you drink 12 of the fully loaded. So either way, I encourage you to go explore these. You won't be sorry. If you like a little more flavor with your domestic beer, go with a Budweiser. If you don't care, if you like light beer, you just want a little bit of a beer flavor, something nice and refreshing, the Coors Edge is just fine. But Budweiser wins the day. Okay, now let's talk about this. This, like I said, this is our Bachelorette exclusive episode here at Feel Better Tomorrow. And this is it's shocking. So for those of you who watch the show, what we have come to discover is this question here. Now you're not going to find this anywhere else. But if you watch The Bachelorette, and if you don't, you can all latch onto this here. But can you believe that this is a show that is still on the air? That people watch. I can't believe it. And you're not going to find that content anywhere else other than right here. And that's why you need to tune in to Feel Better Tomorrow. You need to like and subscribe and share. And hey, look, here is a little contest we're going to do. I can think of a lot of things to do better than sit there and watch The Bachelorette. Get outside, go for a walk. I don't know, maybe talk to your family or something crazy or read a book. So here's what my challenge to you is come up with 100 things that are better than watching The Bachelorette. Now, please limit this only 100 answers per person, okay? So please limit your answers to 100 per person. Let's not get carried away. But anyway, that's what we've got for you today. Hey, go get a Budweiser Zero, go get a Coors Edge. Please check out all the other videos I have to offer, or that I've thrown out. That I have to offer sounds really haughty, and they're not that great. So just go check out the videos, please. And hey, shout out to the comments I'm getting. Congratulations on your 5 months of sobriety. That is awesome. Keep it up. We're here for you. You will not regret it. Don't look back. I hope everybody else follows suit and just work this sober lifestyle into your routine. Look up the impacts. I've got a video a couple back where I posted a link to a podcast from Dr. Peter Attia. That's Attia. He's got a lot of really good content. And he talks about the importance of sleep, the impacts of alcohol on sleep. I had a really good conversation with an old coworker today. We were talking about all the facets of your life that alcohol impacts that you don't even really realize. You know, you have a couple of beers and you Couple or three. Okay, like depends on your tolerance and the person. I get it. Every human being is different, so it's not everybody, but you get in a different mindset, and if you're not your true self, your conversations are going to be a little different. Your relationships could suffer from that. Your parenting, your work performance, all of these things are impacted by alcohol that we don't pay enough attention to. I don't feel like. Um, and I know millions of people are out there and they're just fine. You have a few drinks, you go home, you go on with about your life, and you're fine. But please look into the impact that it can have on sleep, even just a few drinks. And then look at how your body not getting the rest, the sleep that it needs. To look up the toll that that takes on your health. And that link that I have in the, I think it was 2 episodes ago, for Dr. Peter Attia. I'll try to find it again and put the link in here. That would be much easier, wouldn't it? I'll put it in here again. But it's fascinating stuff, and I hope it opens your eyes a little bit. Just explore it. See if you can go a week, a month, a year. Start stacking up days. See what you can do without alcohol, and see how much better you feel. Pretty much guarantee you will feel better and be a better person. Well, that's deep. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, please throw your comments down there. Let me know any questions you have, thoughts, concerns. Let me know how your journey is going. I don't like saying that, but I can't think of a better way to put it. So let me know how it's going. If you've ever thought about giving up alcohol, if you know someone who you think could benefit from it, please share with her and with them. And we're here to help and support. I know we can't do too much. Me and the old PMP, the paper mache pig, other than get hard at work. Maybe trying to sample some of these beers and non-alcoholic beverages that can help you kick the habit. So anyway, enough rambling. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you feel great today, and I hope you feel better tomorrow.